happy Thursday afternoon to everyone. Hopefully everyone's had a good day, whether it's been at school or work or at home, just doing things around the house or, whatever it may be. Hopefully everyone's had a good day. It's a nice day out here. I mean, the sun's shining, the birds are singing. It's kind of warm, but not really, but really hot today. Of course, I am at work till 10 o'clock tonight, and I'm not going live tonight. I'm actually stirring the noodles as I speak right now. That's why I keep looking down. I'll show you. I'm going to boil over on me because that would be bad. But I'm cooking a bacon ranch salad pasta, and then Salisbury steak with some pot pies. Anyway, I'm not going to be live tonight. I'll be live in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully I can get up and do this. This will be the first time that I go live at 6 o'clock in the morning. But Devil Dog's going to be live tonight at midnight Central Standard Time. So if y'all want to go there and hang out with him, support him, that would be an awesome thing. Greatly appreciated by him and also by me, I know. Also, I did get my merch store set up. I also do have, of course, my memberships and all that stuff. All the links, you can find those on my About page now. I went to my appointment this morning like I said I was going to, and I actually got there on time. And it was pretty much a good day, I guess, so far. I mean, there's some stuff that still through the appointment was not resolved, but anyway, I'll deal with that as it goes. But right now, I'm just at work waiting on the dinner to get done for the guys, and then we're going to sit around and watch TV. I may watch a couple YouTubes, lives or something like that. TikTok, who knows. While I'm waiting to do my 7 o'clock p.m. stuff. Everybody's gone here today except for me and one other guy. They all went bowling, which they do that every once in a while, which is an awesome thing to do. They wanted me to go, but no, not today, not with my leg hurting the way it is. I didn't want to go over there and limping around in front of everybody and stuff, so I said, no, I'll sit this one out. But once again, I just want to thank you all for everything you do. Welcome all of the new people that have joined the channel, the community. I know that we've grown a little bit here in the past couple of days, so I want to say welcome to you guys. You are always more than welcome to come up on any live stream and hang out in the chat. Let's get to know each other and connect. I mean, that's what this is all about, truthfully. If we get to the point, it's all about making connections, being family, friends, getting to know each other as much as we possibly can in the virtual world. And then maybe one day even meeting up in real life. Who knows? We may do that one day. But anyway, I just want to come in here and say happy Thursday. Hopefully everyone's had a good Thursday. I'll show you the pond from outside. Well, I have to walk over to the door. But like I said, I'm at work right now, and I get to look. Some of you have seen the pond, some of you haven't. But 90% of you, if you've ever watched any of my videos, have seen the pond. So every day when I come to work, I get to see this, and I'm not going to open the door right now. Every day when I look outside work, I get to see the pond. Now that's the pond actually from on top of a hill, and you can actually see the whole thing almost. It still bends on further around the dock, but and then also it goes further back in here too. But that's just part of the pond. Turn that around, and I've caught big bass out of there. I still have not caught any catfish out of there. Actually, yes, I have. I've caught about a pound catfish out of there before. I'll take it back. Pound channel cat, like right when I very first started working here and started fishing this pond. And so I decided that here before long, I have to make sure I'm messing with these noodles too and make sure they're not going to boil over on me while I'm doing this at the same time. Eventually, trying to go out here and catch some catfish. Now, I don't know what kind of bait I'm going to use for catfish on this one because the turtles are so bad and the grass is so high. So I'm thinking that if I use a night crawler late at night, when I do start night fishing, which I still have that planned to do, at least once this year, either out here or at the river or lake or somewhere. I want to do that at least once this year. I haven't went night fishing since I was a kid. I always loved doing it. I always loved the excitement of catching the big catfish when they were biting. Sometimes we would sit out there for hours and not even get a bite, which was totally boring unless you had the right cousin or the right brother with you that knew exactly, or right friend for that matter, that knew exactly what type of conversation you want to have. But yeah, sometimes it was fun, sometimes it wasn't. So I'm hoping that this trip that I make here before long, wherever it may be, either here at work or lake, river, whatever, is going to be productive. I mean, I know that it's cooling off here within the last couple of days, like dramatically. So it's gotten nice. You can sense that fall is coming soon. So I do believe that we are going to have an early fall this year, and maybe the fish will start biting a little bit more. Saturday and Sunday I'm off work, so I'm planning on doing a live stream fishing somewhere. Of course, it's going to be bass fishing. I'll use the same bait that I did last time probably, and I'm going to fish the point that here. I'll walk back over here a second and show you the point that I'll be fishing, because you can actually see it better where I'm at now than where you would see it at before in the car. Or not in the car, sorry, I looked at the car and said before in the car. No, not in the car. But let me flip this back. Do you see this little island like right here? Well, for the focus, there's an island right there. Probably won't focus because of my finger. Anyway, that's where I always catch my biggest bass at. Now, there's also some big bass along this grass point right here. I've had bass break my line. They came up and just like snapped it. And I'm like, wow, okay, I want to do that again, but they'll snap it like floss, and I just turn around and wait, and hopefully I'll catch it again the next time. Mainly, you know, when you get a bite like that off a big fish, the fish, they're smart. They've been around for a little bit, and they know not to bite or go after any bait like that for a little bit. And that's pretty much why they've lasted that long. They know more than what we think they know, if I put it that way. But anyway, this is what my noodles look like, real quick. They're still boiling. They've probably got about another 10 minutes and they'll be done, and then I'll add the seasoning to them. But that's the noodles I'm making, just to waste a little bit of time and stuff. I have the flash on too, so you're probably getting glare. Southern pasta, bacon ranch noodles and stuff like that. But and then to go with it, mashed potatoes and Salisbury steak. And then I think a couple of them wanted a pot pie or something like that, so I did that too. So hey, you know, whatever works, right? So hopefully everyone's had a good day. I know I've said that once today. The grass never really died here. Speaking of grass, and I know that some people said that it's gotten extremely hot or humid, and the grass has kind of dried and died out a little bit. This year, I can say that the grass really never fully died. I mean, I can see a couple brown spots. It looks like they were able to make at least one round of hay bales over there in the field, and that's it. And if I can ever get over to that sandbar, I mean, the grass is really tall right now over there around that sandbar. So I haven't tried to fish it yet for bass, but there's also big bass in there too. So I don't know. I may have to suck it up and say, okay, I'm going to trudge through the weeds and do so, but I really don't want to get in those weeds with not knowing where all the snakes are at all the time, because that really sucks. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get up on a snake, especially when you're out by yourself. I'm always cautious, especially of snakes, because I've stepped on, oh man, well no, maybe not stepped on, but I've came encounter with a couple snakes in my life that are, that could have took me out. In other words, could have ended my life if those snakes wanted to, but by the grace of God and protection of God, they didn't. So that's awesome. I always will give God the glory for that, especially with the rattlesnake that had 14 rounds in a button on it that literally crawled across my feet when I was fishing one time. I will never forget that, because I didn't even know what a rattlesnake sounded like in the wild until that day. I'll tell the story real quick while I'm watching the noodles here finish cooking. I was actually out fishing at a bluegill pond out in the middle of the woods, or forest, whatever you want to call it. And I was walking back from one side of the pond to the other where my fishing rods were at with my cousin. And as I was walking, I stopped because I thought a nest or a swarm of bees, because, you know, bees, yellow jackets nest on the ground. So I thought that's what it was, that I had stepped on a nest of yellow jackets and I was getting ready to get attacked by a million bees. But instead, when I looked down, I seen a diamond Diamondback rattlesnake. Actually, it was a timber rattler, whatever kind of rattlesnake it is. I can't even remember right now. But oh, of course I know what kind it is. It's a diamondback rattlesnake. I seen the diamond crawl across my feet. I seen the snake slither across my feet, I should say. It freaked me out. It was the first time I'd ever seen one. It was also the first time I'd ever heard one, what we call sing, because it rattles. So as the snake was going across my feet, it was singing, giving me the warning that, hey, I'm here, you're in my territory, you need to go. So as I backed up, walked away, and then I ran. I backed up a few feet before I took off and ran, believe it or not. And then after that happened, I went and got a buddy. Of course, we had to get to our stuff. The snake stopped right there and decided that it wasn't going to go any further. We could hear it. So, we beat in the grass, beat in the woods, brush and all that stuff, and we actually took care of that. But that was just an awesome experience. It's a deadly experience, to tell you the truth. If I would have gotten bitten, I wouldn't have got out of the woods alive. But, it is what it is. So I'm very cautious when it comes to snakes. I've had close encounters with a couple of different species, such as copperhead, rattlesnakes, water moccasins, stuff like that. So I'm always careful about that. And to tell you the truth, we haven't had a whole lot of snakes that I know of around the pond here at work. But in other places, of course, if you go fishing or something like that, you're going to come up on a crap load of snakes. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end this. I'm going to finish cooking dinner, and then we'll sit down and watch the news and see how the weather's going to be this weekend, because I'm really looking forward to trying to go fishing this weekend. Even if I hurt a little bit when I'm done, it's okay. I had the weekend to recoup and then go back to work on Monday. But thank you all for coming in and listening to me ramble on for a good 12 minutes. And God bless. Be safe. I will see you guys on the next one. Have fun. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.